In today's video, I want to address some issues with regards to HYIP-R ETH. And it was my plan to show you how to make a withdrawal today, but I encountered a little problem. Stay tuned to learn what happened. Hola everyone, it's Miss B Money here from Crypto Connections. Welcome back and a warm hello to those of you who are new here. If you are new here, it would really mean the world to me if you click on the subscribe button below and become part of our community. And be sure to also click on the notification bell to be notified of my latest uploads. So my plan for this video was to show you how to perform a withdrawal in HYIP-R ETH, but it didn't go exactly as I planned. Just a quick review first. HYIP-R ETH, also known as 2x ETH, started up on March 25th, 2019, just 2 short days ago. It's an Ethereum dApp, and dApp is an abbreviation for decentralized application. What that means is that it has a back-end code running on a decentralized peer-to-peer network. A dApp is very similar to a traditional web application like Gmail, let's say. The front end uses the exact same technology to produce the page that you see. But the back end is based on different technology than internet-based apps. Instead of an AIP connecting to a database, there's what's called a smart contract, commonly written in Solidity and other programming languages, and it connects to the Ethereum blockchain. There are advantages to this and disadvantages to this. The code is open source, but this can also make the code or dApp easily copied. I'm sure we'll see copycats pop up very soon. We've seen that in the past. The advantage is believed that because there is no human interaction actually required for these smart contracts, that they could technically run forever. But I'm always cautious here. And because I don't know how to read Solidity, there could always be a back-end exit hatch, so to speak, meaning that the developer could run off with our money. In my experience, I have already encountered both. One where the developer screwed us, and the other where the contract continued to run, but it actually didn't get enough traction to attract enough players. That usually happens if there's not a so-called development fee up front, which allows the dApp to be marketed. These things could literally go on for years if people weren't greedy and just kept basically recycling. In order to interact with these dApps, you need to use a web browser extension, a wallet such as MetaMask, Saturn, or even Trust Wallet if you plan on using your phone to interact with this contract. Some things to remember when you do interact with dApps is, first, you don't have to set up an account. You don't have to log into an account, so to speak. What I mean is, you don't have a platform that will ask you to set up a username and password. Instead, in order to see your account details, such as your deposit or your earnings, you have to make sure that you're logged into your MetaMask or Saturn wallet. If you open the HYIP-R ETH page and haven't logged into your Ethereum or Saturn wallet, you will panic for a second thinking all your funds are gone, because it doesn't recognize who you are, and it will show you a zero balance, similar to this. Like anything else, hiccups can happen. Oftentimes things need a reset. I know I do, which is why I love my spa days. But when things don't seem to be loading correctly or showing you what you expected, the first thing you should try is a hard refresh. With my system, it's Shift F5. So you hold down the Shift key and you hit F5 at the same time while holding down the Shift key. With 2x ETH or HYIP-R ETH, the concept is you make a deposit, You earn 7% daily until you earn double your investment. The minimum deposit is 0.5 ETH, so half an ETH, and you can earn a little more if you deposit over 4 ETH. In order to support the developer, a fee is usually paid up front. Let's call that the developer fee. In this case, it's 20%. I have deposited 1 ETH, and right off the top, 20% was taken to help support the platform. Basically, this supports development of new ideas and marketing of the current dApp. Now, dApps are usually listed on dApp Radar as part of the marketing. Yesterday when I looked, HYIP-R ETH wasn't listed, but I'm happy to say today it's a new listing and it is showing on the dApp Radar, which is great news. It's only a few days old and already we've been able to gain steady traction. I have been checking the smart contract almost every few hours, and every time I go on, it increases, which is another great sign. As you can see there, I just refreshed it again and it went from 93.5 to 93.9. We want to see this increase. That's a really good sign. So that's all great signs that we're on the dApp Radar and that the balance is increasing. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, I wanted to walk you through how to do a withdrawal, but I ran into an issue. The issue was I did the withdrawal, but I have no proof of it. In fact, I don't even have a video to prove that I have funds in my account balance. The reason being is that I have a very busy few weeks ahead of me, so I decided it would be best to use my wallet on my phone to interact with this contract. And because I did that, I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to show you my active screen. So I got busy, and my belief is always that there's always a solution for everything. I researched and I found out that I could record the screen on my phone and show you my transactions that way. So I set up my phone the way that it suggested, did a few test runs, but for some reason I couldn't even get the audio to work. But I thought that's okay. I will record the video with no audio and just bring it up on my computer screen, and while I was recording this video, I would talk about that video. Problem solved, right? Wrong. I got the recorder started, and when I logged into my wallet on my phone, it closed down, not saving the recording. I thought maybe this is a safety feature. So then I restarted the recorder while I was in my wallet, and as soon as I requested a withdrawal and my wallet details popped up on the screen, the recorder stopped again, and guess what? No video saved again. So thankfully I was able to take a screenshot to show you I have deposited, and that's about it. It's not exactly what I wanted to share with you, but I will definitely continue to try to figure this out and find a way to record my screen on my phone while using my wallet to show future transactions, because I think it would be a valuable video to show you how to use the Trust Wallet and how I increase the gas and successfully do a withdrawal using my mobile phone, especially for those of you who are always on the go like me. I am happy to report, even though I don't have proof to share with you, that my withdrawal transaction successfully went through. And you can see here too that I have 0.8 of an ETH invested. So I will be sharing my link in the description box below. Be sure to click on the show more to see details. This is only day 3 and very early in the life of this dApp, and I believe it's another opportunity for us to make some passive income. Oh, and I just want to do a quick update on Doubly. I tried to process a withdrawal, and like usual it asked for my PIN, and I got an error message saying my PIN was incorrect. So I believe the deposit for this platform has definitely started. I haven't shared my link for weeks now, and I hope those of you who jumped in were able to get your initial deposit out, or at least close to it. I was lucky enough to make a profit. I went in with only $50. I didn't really feel good about this one from the very start, and even though early on I shared my link carefully, I stopped sharing my link very short after. So thankfully I didn't get any referrals under me and took out my earnings every chance that I had. Total profit for this platform for me was $8. Now I'm sure some of you are laughing, but it's still profit. Also, BITSHELL has come and gone. That one too, I had no referrals thankfully, but on a $100 investment, I was able to profit just over $40. I really think the trick here, and I'm learning this more and more, is getting in early. And I'm hoping, because we are very early in the game of 2x ETH or HYIP-R ETH, that I will be able to turn my 1 ETH into a lot more. That's what we're here to do, right? Turn small stacks into larger stacks. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. It really helps to grow the channel. Have a blessed day, everyone, and until next time, hasta luego.